Hey guys, Ross here, welcome back to the channel. Now guys, I'm going to start a series of Season 2 themed videos in the lead up to Season 2 launching. Now if you're not well aware as of yet, because of the silly server times cutting me off at 6 PM in the afternoon, I haven't actually streamed this yet, so if you're not aware that I've got access to Season 2 early access, I do. So in this video guys, I'm going to go through all the changes made to the game in Season 2. I've got a massive long list here to go through, and I'm going to try my best to explain the ones that aren't massively obvious in what they mean, so that you get a better understanding of all the changes that are coming to the game, as well as the fixes and stuff they've altered, or additions and stuff like that. So before I get into it guys, if you haven't already liked the video, please do. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now, this top bit here is just on about the test server, so I'm going to skip past there. Now, map updates. I have done a video on Port already, but the new map Port, this city is in Guayapos Bay. If I pronounce that wrong, I apologise. Used to be the largest naval base in Kimona. It's basically the Port map. Now, Northridge has had a refresh. I will be doing a video on this very shortly, but Checkpoint has expanded to become the camp services zone. It's very big now. Observation deck is absolutely massive now, and it's going to be one of the main danger zones in Northridge going forward. It's absolutely so much better than it used to be. If you do know me, you know I love Northridge quite a lot. Now, extraction point switches are now marked to help players find them. So, let's for instance say on Northridge, the observation deck, as it is right now in Season 1, has got an extraction point on lockdown that you have to activate from communications or sewage. So you can actually select the extraction point, and this will highlight where the switches are on the map. So you can actually mark the switches on the map. Now it's important to note that that extraction doesn't exist anymore in Season 2, but there is activated extracts on Northridge and Port, and of course Armory in Season 2, so it'll be easier for you to find the switches. You won't have to look on YouTube to figure out where they are. Now, there was an attempt to move the safe in the motel corridor out of the farm, but it appears the armoured car crashed on another broken bridge. Now, if you've done a lot of safe running on farm, you know there's one on the couch upstairs in the motel. That's now gone. It's now in a toppled over armoured car right outside of motel on the road. It's very hard to miss. So between motel and the wheat field, if you look on the road, there's a line on its side, armoured car, it's in the back, so quite easy to find. Now, new weapons. Obviously, I'm going to be doing different videos on these weapons, but assault rifles got the AR-94, not very good, in my opinion. Got the AAK, very, very good gun. AS-31, also I'm not really keen on that, and probably my personal favourite of this update is the Scar L. Never actually used this gun on CN because it wasn't added, but it's absolutely amazing. It's one of my favourite guns going forward. I'll probably use it quite a lot. Shotgun DP-12, double shot sort of pump action shotgun, really well balanced. And the M300 revolver for all you cowboys out there, but it's not very good. I mean, someone might find useful for it, but I don't like it personally. Now, new tactical items and changes. The new X300U tactical flashlight can be fitted on a laser sight to enhance your tactical capabilities at night. Now, night mode hasn't been added yet, guys, so that's a bit of a letdown for the flashlight, but we have got storm mode, or storm warning mode, which the flashlight does come in handy in, but realistically, it's only really good close range, but I will do a video on this flashlight at some point. Now, adjustments made to the shape of the smoke from the M18 smoke grenade for a more natural look. You'll notice when the guards throw smokes, it just looks a bit better. It's less circular and a bit more spread out. Actually looks a lot better. Improvements made to the blinding effect of the M84 flashbang. I don't really use the flashbang, but I know a lot of people do. Must be better now, I'm assuming. Improvements to the decoy grenade. Footsteps generated by the decoy now have a random rhythm. So, if you play Armory a lot and people use decoys, you can usually tell what a decoy is because it's quite like dun, 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 dun. It's like a heartbeat. Now it's a bit more erratic, so it doesn't sound like someone is through a decoy grenade. It sounds like someone's sort of like dancing on the spot. Very like sort of weird sounding now. I've had a couple thrown at us by bosses and it does definitely sound different. Now these new events, guys, I'm not going to go through because this is mainly on the early access server. Not necessarily be in Season 2, but there probably will be. But I'll just leave them out for now. Now, new features, new system features and improvements. Kit Builder. Now, I'm just going to quickly show you this. because I will do a full video explaining all these features. But if you go into a match now, we've now got the kit builder. So I can't actually queue because the servers are shut right now as I'm recording. But you can see at the bottom right here, down here, we've got quick kit. And these are just basically a quick kit you can use. You can see they've got different sort of standards of what they are. And they've got a value at the top. I've got these things right now that let you do it, but they cost a certain amount of money to make these little kits. And you can, of course, refresh them. Oh, no. You can refresh them at some point. I can't remember how to refresh it, but you can refresh them, or you might just use them in the refresh after you've used them, something like that. Anyway, we'll go back to the events. But yeah, that's a new thing now, where you can just make a quick kit up for little money if you want. There's also another version of that, which I will go into in a video, like I say. Now, yeah, the other thing I'm talking about was the kit builder. That was the quick kit. Kit builder is in your main menu here. So you've got, where's it gone? This one down here, this one with the gun and the thing. You can set a price range for a build. So let's just say really, really cheap. You can click build and it'll suggest you a build. You can also just click it again, it'll refresh. T85, you see, AK74. And it's giving you a basic kit for that price range. And it'll be good for quick runs, you know, who knows. Anyway, right, back to events again. I'll try not to swap between the two too much. Now, next one down. Right. Tactical draw. Tactical draw action can be triggered when player switches from the primary weapon to the secondary weapon. Now, I'm not going to show this because I would have to jump in the game and I can't. I don't want to go in the training range. But basically, if you have a sidearm equipped, say a pistol or an MP9, and you've got your main weapon like an assault rifle, you can click the pistol and it'll draw the pistol without putting away your main gun. So it's a lot faster. But obviously the pistols aren't necessarily that good. So unless you've got a really kitted one out, might not be good enough to swap to. But it is a decent feature which I will go into in another video. Now, World Chat Translate, that's just about the World Chat automatically translate things. You can request it to translate things in other languages. Chat channels in local languages. Leaderboards added. Don't know why they've added leaderboards. Don't know what the leaderboards are going to be for, but maybe most mountain kills, highest rank, whatever. Interesting to push leaderboards if that's what you're into. Personalization options, including outfits, badges, dog tags. That was already in the game, personally. But obviously it's improving it a little bit. We've got a share rating function, improvements made to share rating history, whatever. Map selection, layout. These are just little tiny things. I'm not going to go into too much of these. Armory interior map levels 1 and B can now be accessed. Oh, so you can actually look at the map for Armory, yeah. Improvements made to character animations and actions in the team lobby. Believe it or not, guys, you can actually now see your feet. Now, I went into this in a stream once. Why am I buying the mass stuff, like boots and stuff, if I can never actually see them? Because you can't see them in the lobby right now. But in Season 2, you actually get your full character. You can see everything of your character in the lobby screen, which is much better. Now, huge overhaul of the raid summary screen, including a new route overview feature. I'll go into this in another video. It's easier to show you than talk about that, but that's for a post-raid thing. Improvements made to rank icon effects, tier promotion animations, and legend star ranking system. So, yeah, just something to do with rank. Weapon skin animations in the customized screen. I didn't know that. I haven't got any weapon skins on this one though, so I can't really see it. Better store experience. Yeah, store's a bit easier to use. Auto skin feature on the personal storage, so you can click a button which, if you've got skins, like for instance mags or guns, you can automatically apply to everything you've got in that. Clear function for containers during supply retrieval. No idea. Elite militant status is now permanent and has a chance of being triggered at any time. So, if you've ever had an elite covert ops operative and you've been able to go into blockade with your covert, that's now going to be all the time. So you've got a chance of getting that all the time. At first, it was just like a short event that didn't go anywhere. I only actually had it once, I think, during that event. Performance rating for each match on the detailed match results screen. Share images, added an ID and flag display option. What? I don't know. In raid sprays. Yeah, we've got a spray right now where you can go to a wall. It's in the emote section, like where you talk or where you put your thumbs up and stuff. At the bottom, there's a spray one. Currently, the only one we've got is it sprays Arena Breakout emblem onto a wall. But cool feature. Interested to see what else to add. Right, balance adjustments. This is where it comes into the whole meta changes and what have you. Now, tactical items. Reduce the maximum lethal range for M62 frag grenade, Mark II frag grenade, and GHO offensive grenades. So you're going to have to be a bit more accurate with your grenades. You're not going to just, you might have seen the clip where I killed that guy at observation with a Mark II grenade, and the grenade wasn't anywhere near him, but it still killed him. They're reducing the range to stop that happening, so grenades have to be a bit more accurate and not just thrown in the general direction. Slight extension of the fuse time for the grenades again, so they're going to take longer to blow up, so people have got more chance to get out of the way. Adjustments made to the distribution of damage caused by the Molotov cocktail to various parts of the body, damage caused to the legs. So basically, obviously, you throw a Molotov, it's burning the floor, someone's standing it, it's going to do more damage to the legs and gradually the rest of the body if people are standing it. So yeah, it's just a bit more physics-based, that. Smoke grenade effect on sound prints. When the player is inside a smoke screen generated from a smoke grenade, the refresh interval of their sound print becomes longer, making it more difficult for other players to locate them through sound. So you've got your sound indicator on your compass at the top of the screen. Someone throws a smoke grenade and they're trying to be a bit more stealthy inside of it. You're not just going to be able to track them with a sound print and shoot them through the smoke. It's going to be a bit more difficult to do that. Now, weapons. Adjustments made to the weight of various melee weapons. It's just so you can run faster with them. G18C pistol rate of fire lowered. So it's not now, I don't know how much it's lowered, I might have to test that out. But it's going to be lower anyway. Adjustments made to the camera shake amplitude when the F2000, VSS, ER57, MDR and MPX are being fired. Can't see I really noticed the camera shake, but if it's been adjusted, fair enough. Dampen the horizontal recoil control of the F2000. Gun shield for the RPK light machine gun. Now, you can't actually get this in the game right now. You have to actually get it off a trader, which hasn't been added yet. It's a faction trader, which when that gets added, you'll see. But at least on the CN version, it's on a faction trader. You have to actually trade for it through reputation and stuff like that. So I don't think it's just something you can find randomly on the floor. Adjustments made to movement speed while holding the M4, SVDS, VSS, Mark 14, M110 and USAS. Maybe it's made the movement speed a bit faster, who knows, or a bit slower, maybe. Because they are a bit fast at the moment. Slight adjustments made to the recoil from the first few shots fired with the MP5, MPX, FAL, M4, H4 and F2000. The FAL is going to be a very good tap fire gun very, very soon if that's what they're doing. Reduce the weight of certain Mark 14 accessories. The Mark 14 is a really heavy gun, to be fair. Right, ammo. Adjustments made to recoil stability. Right, I'm not even going to go through the ammo because I don't specifically notice the different recoils of different ammos. But yeah. So it looks like there might be adjustments made to the armor damage of the UN, BPZ, M80 and M62. There might be nerf and sniper DMRs at least, or the M62 ammo and stuff like that. Equipment. Enhance the damage reduction effects of high tier ammo class 4, 5 and 6 against frag grenades. Now I've touched on this on a live stream. Basically what it means is if you're in tier 4, tier 5 or tier 6 armor and you get hit by a grenade, it's not going to do as much damage to you personally, and the armor's going to absorb a bit more of it so that you're not just getting absolutely destroyed or one shot by most grenades when you're in your top tier gear. Because I think this is to counter people just spawning with loads of grenades and just going apeshit with grenades and throwing them absolutely everywhere, trying to get one kill, take all the stuff and escape. The grenade rats are going to hate this adjustment, that's for sure. Now, reduce the sound blocking effect of helmets. So that must be helmets that do actually reduce how much you can hear. They're reducing that to make it less... I don't even know why people use these helmets, to tell you the truth. I've snuck up on so many people wearing helmets that cover your ears, and it's really easy. So making it a bit harder to sneak up on people like that. Stamina expenditure when moving uphill, including stairs, increased slightly. So it's at the moment you run the straight line, your stamina reduces at a certain rate. You go upstairs, you go up hills, it stays the same. So they're slightly increasing it for inclinations, so that it's a bit more realistic. Jump and shoot mechanic rework. Lowered weapon stability for highly modified weapons when players jump and shoot. So you get a lot of people that kill out an MPX, MP5 or M4 or something, and they're bunny hopping around, and because the gun has got really good stability, it's like they're not bunny hopping around, and it's turned into a bit Call of Duty sort of thing with the bunny hoppers. So they're increasing the weapon spread or the bullet spread when people are bunny hopping to stop people, encourage people not to do it, basically, I think. Upper body stamina is expanded when firing with high caliber weapons. So AX50, your aim stamina is going to go right down when you're shooting, so people can't just run and gun with an AX50. I think that's a good update. Sound prints and sound effects. Smaller sound prints are now refreshed at a longer interval. Sound effects for when players are firing now differ depending on whether they are firing indoors or outdoors. I like the fact that it's done that. Other improvements and fixes. I'm just going to scan through these because a lot of them don't really go with anything that I could really explain. Unless you want a player throws a grenade with their right hand, it switches to the left. And in some scenarios, the grenade bounces back and causes damage to the player. I've never had that happen before, but okay. Fixed AI squads and armory passing through the door at the extraction switch after flipping it. People who play armory a lot might notice that. I've never seen that happen. The issue of the character flying upwards instead of landing when climbing over an object. I've never had that happen before. Sounds absolutely funny. AI units randomly firing when they are blinded. Never had that happen because I never threw a flashbang at one. But that's pretty much it. Grenade friendly fire toggle. Players can now choose to forgive teammates who have caused damage to them by accident. And apparently you can now ban people from using grenades that accidentally damage you as well. But I haven't tried this out. Anyway, guys, that's all the improvements and changes for Season 2 moving forward, coming sometime in October. I haven't got an exact date just yet, so do stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, hope you have enjoyed the video. Hope if you want us to go over anything I've said in this video, please contact us on Discord. I'll be happy to discuss it with you over there, catch us on live stream or whatever, and I'll try and go through it with you. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have liked the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.